everyone, welcome to the penultimate Disney Throwback Diary. That's right, we only have 2 more left and today is one of them. So I hope you've enjoyed this mini thing I've done if you have been watching them, because I really enjoyed looking back over my days back in Orlando, my first holiday, and realising, it's made me realise why I loved the place so much in the first place. I don't think I actually appreciated what the attractions and the theme parks and the worlds that these intelligent creative people make until I was a bit older, but still that doesn't mean you can't go there as a young person and have fun. So go whenever you can. As I'm ridiculous, even though I checked what Disney Throwback Diary I was supposed to read last week, you realise that I filmed 10 and 11 instead of 9 and 10. So this week we are mixing things up a bit and going back to day 9 and then we'll go ahead to day 12. Let's crack on. So anybody that knows me knows that I'm not a fan of Seaworld, unfortunately. As a kid, I loved Seaworld. I was all about One Ocean or whatever it was called, the Shamu show. The roller coasters there are actually pretty good. They're a bit dated, but I've seen that since I last went to SeaWorld, it looks like they have been updating things, they're getting rid of the Chamois show, so I have faith that SeaWorld is going to restore what I once loved about it. If you haven't seen Blackfish, this isn't any sort of propaganda. I don't want to slate SeaWorld in here because I do appreciate the efforts they're making to keep up with the times. They're realising that this isn't okay anymore. This isn't a part of life, so I appreciate that massively. I'm going to stop blabbing on now, you get my flow. I don't hate you, SeaWorld, I just wish that you'd realised sooner, and I wish that I had realised sooner that what you was doing was not okay. On that note, I'm going to move into day 9, which is no surprise, it's SeaWorld. The map on here is Manta, which opened in 2009, which is the year that I went, I think. So it was brand new then. Manta's like a fantastic ride. It's similar to Air, or whatever it's called now, Alton Towers, if you've been on that before, and it like lifts you up and then takes you along like you're a manta floating on its front. Yeah, front. So today was our 9th day in Orlando. It was really good and my favourite day so far. We went to SeaWorld and it was great. We woke up really early and went for breakfast at Denny's. I'm not sure why we went to Denny's so much, because when I've been for the last couple of years, I've not been like overly impressed about Denny's. And when we went to Las Vegas last summer, when I went to Las Vegas last summer with my family, I wasn't impressed with it at all. I thought the service was like, meh, the interior design was okay, the food was not bad. So yeah, I'm not sure why we liked it so much, but apparently we did. It was cool, and after that we made our way straight to SeaWorld. We went and got Fast Pass as the queues were really long. Can I just say as well, I did go SeaWorld 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and it was absolutely dead. It was like, I'm not saying this is the case anymore, this was pretty much just as Blackfish became quite a big thing on Netflix, so this might have been the instant backlash that Blackfish caused for SeaWorld, but when I went it was like a ghost town. There was nobody there. We went on Journey to Atlantis, which was a log flume with a twist, as after the big water dip, it's like a really fast roller coaster at the end. That was wicked. I probably was going through my Wicked phase at that time when I just listened to Wicked all the time, so I thought, throw a cheeky reference in there, you know. Me and my dad then went on Manta, which was a roller coaster where you are flat on your body. The G's on one part were awesome. Oh, exclamation mark. I thought I wrote I. I have a really bad problem with putting my dot on the exclamation mark way too close to the line, and it looks like an I. Actually, probably like an upside down I. I don't know why I'm analysing this so much. After we come off of that, I was probably supposed to say after we came off of that, but I was 13. That's not good actually. After we come off of that, we all went to Believe, which is performed by the world's most famous killer whale, Shamu. I also think that's really sad. I had a conversation with someone recently about this, that even though I'm sure the name Tilikum, who was, if you didn't know, was Shamu, even though I'm sure his name was attached to, like Tilikum's name was attached to Shamu and people did know about it, I should have known that as a kid, that this was, I mean, I guess no, because it was a show name, but the difference is that the whale didn't have a choice to create that other name, even though the whale didn't choose the name Tilikum. I don't know, I'm getting way too controversial in this diary, so I'm not going to go into it, but I said that it was really amazing. I mean, as a kid who's not educated on life, really, at 13 years old, it's all like Disney Channel, Nickelodeon, fairy tales. You're not opened up to this, so I'm grateful that I have opened up to that now, and if you haven't, please do go and get educated about this, because there's a reason why SeaWorld are abolishing their killer whale shows. After that had finished, me and my dad went on Kraken, which was really cool, and after it finished, me and my family went straight back on it. Kraken's great. Kraken's a really cool coaster, and I remember sitting in the Denny's and looking at it thinking like, I'm gonna love that coaster, and I do. We did lots of other things too, like Blue Horizons, which was a dolphin acrobatics show, and the Otter show too. That show was wicked. I use the word wicked way too much. Because they took the mick out of all the shows in the park. I think taking the mick, for my American pals out there, and anybody else that doesn't understand my 13-year-old language, taking the mick is like, I think it's a shortened version of saying taking the Michael, and by that you mean like taking the... making a joke out of something. It sounds stupid, I know, but it's just a part of my language as a 13-year-old. I'm pretty sure I do still say it every now and again. Soz. At night we went to Chamois Rocks, got souvenirs, went on a journey to Atlantis, and then to watch the fireworks show. That was a hectic 13-hour day. Sure was. To say it was my favourite day so far scares me a little bit, but I can understand why, because imagine as a kid not knowing any of the issues, not being aware of any of the issues with killer whale shows or anything. I know for a fact that we saw Dawn Brancho, I think her name was, or however you pronounce that, perform in the water with chamois. So I saw the show when the trainers used to go in the water and swim and dive and do tricks with the whales, and then the second time I went was the summer that Dawn was killed by Tilikum. I'm pretty sure it was Tilikum anyway that killed her in Dine with Chamois. That's when I started opening my eyes to this whale is obviously upset about something more because it has been living in captivity for so many years. So I opened my eyes, and I hope that everyone else has too. And I'm not saying don't go to Seaworld, but as long as you go to Seaworld and recognise that that was not okay and what Seaworld are doing now to change and to keep up with the times is good, makes your experience at Seaworld more educated and a more enjoyable one too, so you don't come away from it feeling guilty or sad about it. So we're now going to skip forward past day and 11. Day and 11, that was completely wrong. Day 10 and 11 I accidentally did last week, so we're going to skip forward to day 12. You can watch day 10 and 11 though now if you wanted to, and then come back to day 12, so you are watching it in order. Not that it really matters, but so day 12 we are in Hollywood Studios, and at the time the American Idol experience was still there. That was on the park map, so I'm guessing that was quite a big attraction. I actually never went to the American Idol experience, I don't think, but today was our 12th day in Orlando, and we went to Hollywood Studios and had McDonald's breakfast like we had for previous breakfast. It is the best. I actually wrote brekkies. I just was a bit embarrassed to say it, and then I thought, why not just say it? We then made our way to our last Disney park of the holiday, Hollywood Studios. We got there and got sent straight and went. It's like a mixture of go and went, I think. So, and went straight to get a fast pass for Toy Story Mania. In brackets, we had already been on Rock and Roller Coaster, so decided to go on this instead. We went to, so we skipped Toy Story Mania completely. Brilliant. I think we went that on the second time we went, but we went on Star Tours, which was a Star Wars simulator in space. We went on Star Tours, which was a Star Wars simulator, full stop, in space, full stop. This was good, especially Lightspeed. It's quite a crime because I've never actually watched Star Wars, but I do intend to watch all of them within the next month, so I'll let you know how that goes. We then did some other stuff like HSM 3 Street Show. Look, I said Street Show. I was like, what's a Street Show? Street Show. Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. Lights Motor Action. Tower of Terror, which was one of my favourite rides. It was then time for Toy Story Mania, which was a digital arcade where your laser balls were 3D. It was really cool, but not for a 70-minute wait. I don't think we waited 70 minutes though. I'm pretty sure we just walked straight on because we had fast passes. These were the days when Fast Pass Plus, or whatever it's called in Disney, My Disney Experience, weren't a thing, so you had to go into the park. I'm pretty sure Disneyland Resort still do it as well, where you have to go up and click the button and get your little ticket, and then you have to wait until you've rode that one to get another one. So thank you Disney for bringing My Disney Experience and Magic Bands to us. I appreciate it. We left this park, went to the villa and to Downtown Disney. We watched a show called Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil was great. It was fantastic funny, and the young women who were about 11 years old had extremely good talent. It was very impressive. We had now finished off another hectic day. It was a very good one though. And at the end I wrote, plus it was pretty relaxing too. Just in case you wanted to know that. So that was my day 9 and 12. We did really make sure that we did everything in that holiday, and I really think we did like max it out. And then the next holiday that we went on to Orlando as a family, we really toned things down, just went to the place that we wanted to go to specifically. We still did all the Disney parks and everything, but yeah, it was great fun. But yeah, thank you for coming along to today's Disney Throwback Diary, and I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry I was a little bit talky about SeaWorld, but I do like SeaWorld. I just wish they'd realised and made me realise sooner what they were actually doing with their animals. Please go and subscribe to my channel for future videos, and make sure you go and hit that like button. Don't hit the dislike button, or do, but please don't. And yeah, I think that's everything. So if that's everything with you, I'll see you later. Bye for now.